here to talk about another great anime. Now, this one's not really different, but basically, what we have going on here today is, two people, two characters, which I'm sorry, I didn't put their names because it's been a while since I've seen this, but I kind of remember what's what. It does come with books, but the books are extremely long and they get extremely complicated. They only made two OVAs to this. I put the name of it in the title because my reading is just so great. So let's get started here. So basically, what we've got is, one character who flat out knows he's gay. He kind of likes this other guy, but the other one's he's not really 100% sure if he wants, if he's comfortable showing affection, like when you're out and about and you want to show someone affection, whether you're holding their hands or you're kissing them, he kind of doesn't feel too comfortable. And it's very interesting how things go. And I'm just going to flat out say I'm glad they only stuck with the two OVAs, because if they would have gone through the entire books, it would have gotten complicated. Here's our pretty boy, which, to be honest, he's cute. He's attractive. He's got a nice voice, all in Japanese, but he's got a nice, soft voice, and, he's a little shy, but he's not that shy. He's like I don't want to say he's like average, because obviously he isn't really coming to terms with himself, and he doesn't really understand how much this other guy cares for him. It's kind of interesting. It was so cute. They went on a little date, a date. They went on a date, and it was so cute because this girl, I guess she wanted some photos of them. She kind of wanted like some cute yaoi photos, which I was like, well, okay, yeah, let's have some random stranger, some random strange girl come up to a couple and say, I want to see this. I'm just gonna go on the record. If I was this guy and a girl said that to me and my boyfriend, I would be like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. And there was a rape scene, which was very interesting because this boy is a heavy sleeper. He is a heavy sleeper. I'm not gonna let the entire rape scene play out, but I'm gonna let some of it play out because they don't show anything, so I could really show the entire scene. But it's really interesting how he slept through all of this. I'm like, good God. You locked all your windows and your doors. Well, apparently, buddy, you missed one. And, nothing really bad happened to him. His friend rushed over, and you never really know who did it, but I have my suspicions on who did it. It's very, it's a good anime. Unfortunately, this one is one that I got off YouTube, so YouTube needs to stop saying with all this sexual stuff on their, saying that they don't allow pornography. Yeah, guys, we know that YouTube's lying about that. I think they're just being haters. I think they're just hating to hate. But, anyway, let's get back to this. I'll explain a little bit in the book. These two, they had to dress. They were trying to follow these two other suspicious-looking characters with these two other people. They had to dress up like women, which these two guys could not pull off dressing like women at all. They didn't even go so far as to do like fake boobs. They couldn't do it, and it just got stupid because there was I think it was the blonde guy. He had a cell phone. It was on vibrate, so he purposely puts it down the guy's dress, and it's one of those flip phones. I don't know what's going on there. I got distracted. One of those little flip phones, and he puts it, where it shouldn't belong, and it's vibrating the poor thing, which, okay, a phone's vibrate is not that strong, but whatever. And it just got it got so stupid, guys. I didn't even bother reading the rest of the books. I I got so lost. I was like, how in the hell did we go from point A to point Z? What the hell did I miss? Because I like this story, but I didn't like the books, which is kind of sad. I liked the first two books that was based off the first two OVAs, but after that, I didn't like it because I was like, it's too complicated. It, yeah, okay. Not a good time to start fantasizing in a public place. But then again, okay, whatever. I don't care. And this kid's a little ditzy. He can't tell when someone's hitting on him. He can't tell. Good Lord. Who was sheltering this child? There's a scene. There's a scene. I'll let it play through. And you could tell that this guy was just trying so hard to get in this boy's pants that it wasn't going to work. It was beyond an epic fail. And, there's not a lot to go on this. This is just like two average people. There's no real too big of a story. It's kind of like, it's almost like Kazuna, but there's not that much drama except for the mystery rapist, but that's about it. A lot of yaois don't really have a lot to stand on because sometimes, yeah, it is the same story, but sometimes, even though it's the same story, you might have a different situation. You might have two people just trying to live their lives or coming out, that they're gay or whatnot. Or you might have that same story, but then you also might have something where, like we've seen in Level C, where our character takes in a complete stranger and knows nothing about him. Yeah, I'm going to invite him into my house, But, as I've said, I've been known as the yaoi master. I've got a lot of yaoi. I talk a lot of yaoi. And I'm going to finally reveal to you guys why on my channel I specifically talk about yaoi. And this may or may not make sense to a lot of you. Now, the reason I talk a lot about yaoi is because I want people to see that whether they're two men or two women, there's nothing wrong with being gay. And yeah, you might be thinking, well, it's a cartoon. That's not the same thing as real. Well, think about this. If you see something in a cartoon, it's 10 to 1 it's going to be less offensive to you as if you were to see it in real life. And the way I see it, if you slowly start to look at yaoi, and you start to see these characters, and you see the situations they go through, you see the heartbreak that they go through, whether they're getting with the one they love or they've lost the one they love, and they're trying to get over it, or they're trying hard to get with that person, and they just don't want to, get with them. When you see that, and you see it in an anime, and then when you meet someone in real life who's gay, and they might be going through a lot of that, you can think back to like, wow, you know what? I remember seeing this in an anime. I remember a situation similar to this. Maybe I can help. And I also want yaoi to start bringing to people together to see that it's not all bad. It's not bad at all. I mean, I read a yaoi where there were these two men and both their wives had left them and they both had kids. So they decided that they were going to, quote unquote, they were living together, and their kids became, best of friends. And it was a good yaoi. It was a good book. I mean, they knew when to show family things and they knew when to show adult things. But I'm getting off track again. That's kind of like my trademark. That's a trademark of me. I get distracted easily. But I'm going to try to... Hello, Abs. I got distracted. I thought that was Foxy coming to kill me, but no, those were Abs. Anyway, I'm going to try and put out at least 2 videos today. This one's going to be one, and I'm going to try and put out another video. Unfortunately, as I've said before, These are videos that obviously I've had for a while, and I'm just now coming out with them. You know, I don't have access to any other Yaoi films if they're being made. I could talk a lot about the books, but I would have to copy them all and put the images in, and it would have to be a slideshow, and I don't know if you guys really want to see a slideshow of me talking. Hey, if you do, put it in the comments. You know, I'm willing to talk like a parrot, you know, and, you know, they might be books of animes we've seen, and they may be books of animes we've not seen, as I said, and I'm sorry, guys. I know I should have put the links to the websites to the Yaois in the description below. I'm a stupid head. I finally saw how that was done, and I was like, are you kidding me? I feel so stupid. That's a whole lot of stupid. That's going to be my thing, a whole lot of stupid. It's going to be my thing, a whole lot of stupid. Because, yeah, I am stupid. I feel so bad that I did not talk a lot about this anime and how much these two love each other. I was just, you know, venting on a whole lot of other stuff that I needed to vent on. And I'm going to let the video go a little longer. So let's jump into this. So they're going to go on this date, and I'm not going to show all the date stuff because this is actually quite long, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix and mash some of the footage so you guys can see them when they were on their date and other things that they were doing, so that you guys kind of get an idea of this. I could review the second one, but I don't know if you guys want to see me review the second OVA to this. I would put it up on YouTube, but I'm afraid that YouTube might take it off, and I don't want to get my account deleted because I think you guys really like seeing a lot of this. I think I just had a hater who flagged Level C, and out of fear for the rest of them, I just removed all of them. So, you know, I'm sorry. And you know what, guys? If you really want some of these and you can't find them, I'll tell you what. If you really want to see these in their entirety, what I can do for my fans, and I've never done this before, but I can actually give you my Skype name, and I can directly link you the movies. I can do that for you. But if you want me to do this for you, you have to send me a message through the comments. If I see a lot of comments on this video saying, yes, we want to see all these videos in their entirety, will you please link it to us on our Skype? I will give you my Skype name, and when you add me on Skype, or I can let you add me, either way, you know, just let me know when you start talking to me that you specifically say that you're one of my prescribers on YouTube and you wanted to see, you know, whatever anime in its entirety. If you can't remember, try to find the video and leave a comment on the video and say, yes, I want to see this in its entirety. Like, if you go to like the sensitive pornography one and you say, I want to see this video in its entirety, here's my Skype name. I will find your Skype name, I'll add you, and I'll link you the video. But you then have to tell me when you get the video, because I have to leave it up on my main screen until it fully loads. So sometimes they're a bit slow loading. So I will do that for you guys. But I'm not going to do it unless you guys tell me. You know, I'm willing to do this for you guys, because I can't put these on DVDs and send them to you. That's illegal. I can't do that. But I can send them to you through Skype. There, loophole! Loophole! Gotta use lube to get into the loophole. Get it? That's funny. And, anyway, I think this video's gone on long enough. Like I said, I feel bad that I didn't talk a whole lot about it. But, anywhoosies, this is Jahia Moondragon, and I will see you in the next anime. Bye-bye!